Hi. Culture, the first point on my Future of Work Redesigned. And the 6 points on the compass, the directions organisations need to go to make sure they're ready for the future of work, which is hybrid. Yesterday I talked about sense of purpose and accountability and communication and clarity. And today I wanted to talk about inclusivity and equity and leaders being visible, available and accessible. So inclusivity and equity have taken on a totally new aspect since we've had remote working, in part enforced on us for many people. And where there was lots of aspects of inclusivity and equity that was, gender and religion and sexual preference, etc., we've now added those in the office and those not in the office. So we have to make sure that those in the office and those not in the office, or wherever they're located, are included and are treated equally, so that they are all receiving the same communication and the same information, that there's no bias for those that are in an office against those who are remote. Proximity bias is what we're calling it, or higher value placed on someone who can be seen and is local as opposed to someone who can't be seen. So we need to make sure everyone is included. Nobody can feel that they're not part of the company and the team. And we need to treat everybody equally, a level playing field. Research has shown that in the past, remote work has suffered in terms of career progression and performance measurement. That cannot be allowed to take place in this culture. We need everyone to be included and everybody to be treated equally regardless of where they work. And leaders need to be visible, available and accessible. They need to be visible, and this is even harder in a hybrid environment because people aren't walking the corridors. We need to make sure that everybody can see who the captain is at the helm, steering the ship wherever it's going. So leaders and execs need to make sure somehow they make themselves visible to everybody regardless of where they're working. Could be, town halls, it could be check-ins, it could be video. There's lots of ways they can make themselves visible. Then they need to be available. So they need to not be a bottleneck. So this is about empowerment and autonomy, so that when people do need them for support and guidance, that they can be available. But most importantly, they then need to be accessible. They need to have employees who feel safe to ask them questions, to reach out and say, I need help, to challenge the direction the team or the organisation are going in. So it's all about having psychological safety. So people will come up with ideas and challenge and ask questions so that the leader is really accessible to them. I'll talk to you tomorrow.